Right, so the campaign can pretty much end at any time now. Is it even worth scanning here for intel? Because I don't think I have troops available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I do, but I certainly don't have the equipment to give them. I've lost so much equipment. What's his... He is standard, unfortunately. Dangle Ground is fine. Biggest Booms is crap. Flachet. Sprinter is nice. Guardian is nice. Combatives for melee immunity. I think Formidable for survivability. Shred, because Shred is mandatory. Center Mass for damage. Oh, God. I really thought this might be the campaign where we do it. So, overall, I think I did well. I just could have and should have been far more aggressive early on with the headquarters missions. Yeah, it could still work. It's a little unlikely. But I mean, the headquarters assault mission was a lot easier than I expected. So, when I start my next campaign, I think that's the main thing for me. Just be way more aggressive early on with the liberation missions.
Setting course for Eastern Europe.
It's just so hard not being able to save scum. I mean, I think most people would reload the squad wipe missions. Midnight Raids expired. Sealed Armor has expired, thank goodness. Booze Martin can keep training. Let's get him up to Lieutenant Colonel. Soldiers within command range get +5 bonus to defensive value. That's nice. All allies within command range officer gain 10% to hit on reaction fire. I think Defilade. Defense is super important. We pick up Vengeance. Well, at the end of the month, we're going to pick up Stay With Me, definitely. And then large unit needs. Colonel rank. Okay, so he gets Lieutenant Colonel, one more upgrade, then Colonel. Then we can do the other one. Yeah, Waldo, that's a very good point, yeah. High explosives, baseline 6 to 12. Western Europe recruitment. Oh, we've lost a lot of troops. We've lost like 19 troops. 5 days, start liberating. If I have the intel, 4 days for datapad decryption. That might be doable. Start liberating the region. We'll get datapad. Yes. So we can boost this. But I gotta pull my Haven advisors out first. Brannigan. Oh God, morale is rock bottom. I'm just trying to get any kind of squad together. This is so depressing. Anyway. Grenadier. Sharpshooter. Active workstation. Concealed start. I think we can take this 5-man squad and boost it up to 7 to 9. What kind of gear do we have? We've lost so much gear. I forget what your soldier's name is, Jolly Roger. Oh, we've got some mag rifles still. Who do we give the spider suit? Give it to Arnie. give him the best chance of getting into a flanking position. Any kind of upgrades? God, this is depressing. Scope. Autoloader. Oh God, I've lost so much. I'm going to be sick. Well, let's at least take out the plasma grenades. 3 health. 68 aim. Okay, advanced laser sight will have to do. I mean, the scope is nice too, but the laser sight gives an extra crit chance. Aim, I think. 84 aim at Lance Corporal is okay. Great. Red screen's a waste on him, I think. Let's go medkit. Let's go ceramic. Let's go smoke. Yeah, the gunner actually needs that, and that'll do. Red screen does nothing for us. Dodge. We might have the supplies. That's a good call. Have I got the plated Reaper armor? I think that might be worth it. No, it's got armor piercing. Oh, don't tell me I'm losing swords. That's so sad. Whew, hard times. Maybe more exosuit. Tactical vest could be good. Give the tac vest to who? Probably the Shinobi, who's most likely to need it. +1 armor. Let's see here. Laser sight, I think, for crits. Expanded mag, stock. Well, thanks, Cross the River. Yeah, man, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for an honest man win. And holy balls, is it hard. Oh God, I don't have any rangers or anyone who can actually use that mag rifle. The technical worth taking on this mission instead of someone else here? Probably not. The thing is though, I don't know how you get through. We've done like 50 missions. We've had 3 squad wipe missions, so only 6% of my missions are going that badly. Which I think is actually not bad. And like I see guys post on Reddit like, oh, I had a Iron Man run with 0 casualties on Legend, and like, kiss my ass. No, you didn't. You know, when you have that many thousand shots getting taken at your guys, eventually some of them will hit no matter how low the chances are. I'm pretty sure. I think I am planning to boost this one. Oh yeah, the base game, but I haven't played the base game for years. Yeah, so as soon as we go past 125, then it becomes 10 to 12. Okay, yeah, so are we going to boost? So it should be 7 to 9 enemies. We've at least got 2 claymores that we can explode. We've got 3 plasma grenades. The only direct fire is the gunner, and the sharpshooter too, with the mag long rifle, so not too bad. They run exfil a lot. What does that mean, run exfil? You mean they're just like, what, it means Shinobi spamming? Half health, they get out and abandon the mission. Oh, okay, yeah. And I suppose the key thing to that then is getting the stay with me upgrade as soon as you can. Okay, Operation Hellbreaker. Let's hope we cannot get squad wiped here. What can I put here? An autoloader and a laser sight and a stock. Okay, hack the workstation. The Reaper and the Shinobi are most likely to do the hack. On the plus side, we got free smoke there. I don't think so, Waldo. As soon as one more tick goes up, we lose the game.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
I think cross the river thing is also there's a bit of luck in it as well. You know, your first continent bonus plays a big part as well. Okay, so in 3 days' time we can go fight that fucking bitch. It's tempting to even just pull these guys out. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and immediately go take her on because that's going to lower that. But the Skulljack is up in 30 hours. The thing is that I need this mission. Fuck, let's not overthink it. Heal faster, build faster, or gain intel. Well, in 30 hours we've got a Skulljack, then we just got to use it in the next mission.
Setting course for Western United States.
New Mexico recruitment. At any second now the game could end. Must launch a report. 19 to 21. Revealed start. At least for my next playthrough, I'll know that I can strip weapon upgrades. Because not kidding, I mean, it was October before we realized I could strip weapon upgrades. I had a whole set of weapon upgrades sitting on ballistic weapons, completely unused for like 6 months. I think, well, whenever the end of the campaign comes, and it feels like it's close, whenever the end of the campaign comes, I'll do a wrap-up session and we will talking points, good points, bad points, what we're going to do differently next time, and I want to add a few more quality of life mods. The main one being the chosen shut the F up.
Heading to that location.
And I'll have to have a little think about what else. This is pretty straightforward, just get up on the roof, honestly. Get a firing position.
They've spotted us. Spotted.
Brilliant. 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 Well done. Good campaign. GG. GG. Fucking game can drive me up the wall, I swear to God. No specialist, so we can't command him. That's my own fault. That was stupid. That was so stupid. Ugh. Who has smoke? Let's at least throw some smoke at him.
Done.
Well, we got Brian Kennedy. Remember, Brian Kennedy was an absolute god on his previous mission. This is only the first. There's only a second mission that he's actually on. His first mission as a squaddie, he was just hitting shots like an absolute beast. So we've got Heavy Grenadier, Elite Officer, Elite Rocketeer, Lancer. So he's just going to get rocketed and grenade and killed with direct fire.
Let's move already.
At the very least, let's Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Actually going to grapple onto the roof. The chance of them getting an angle on me here is quite low. Ooh, hello. That could maybe help. And he has huge amounts of Overwatch, but I mean, now he's just going to get grenaded, I suppose. Fire, frost, and poison. Hit point, hit point. It's these conditioning. It's these dark events that make it so fucking hard. He's going to throw acid grenades.
Double time. I can handle that. Come get some. Moving out.
I suppose giving them multiple targets to shoot at. I'll just hunker, because then I only take the acid damage. 2%. But I mean, I've got Rapid Reaction and Guardian. I've got to try. Give myself the best chance of hitting some Overwatch shots here.
Get it together.
73 missed. Please don't grenade me. Please don't grenade me. He's gonna grenade me. I don't have hazmat vests. 7 damage through armor. 32% hit through full cover and where there shouldn't be line of sight through a door. And now our guy's going to die from acid tick at the start of his turn. Oh, this is going to hit him.
Taking fire over here. No.
So apparently biggest booms applies to acid damage over time as well. Right, y'all motherfuckers. I'm gonna get grenaded.
Seems doable.
Fuck you! I mean, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. It's just fucking fight. Maybe I should just stop and play the rest of this out later. I'm feeling so demoralized. I just feel like I'll give up. I've got to kill the shield bearer. All I can see is the officer, so fuck me.
I hope it's worth it.
My technical can move forward and throw an inaccurate rocket. That's not really going to matter too much. Then what does Conan the Barbarian do? Conan the Barbarian waits for the acid to leave and then he goes to stabilize. What's Conan going to do?
Moving to position.
Half cover.
Here I come.
The whole getting shot through high cover and then it becoming half cover thing also irritates the bejesus out of me. Also, I Okay, hang on. Let's make a mod list. I need to make a list of mods I have to add. This grenade and rocket targeting has to be added as well. Because now here, this inability to aim this rocket is ruining me. Look at that. There we go.
Ready for the fireworks!
Fucking pen. The roommate comes into my office and takes the pens out of my office. It pisses me off. Okay, wait, hang on. I'll post in the Discord. Long War. Hang on. Long War of the Chosen mods to add. Grenade targeting. Shut the fuck up. Chosen. That'll do for a start. Where did that hit? Okay, so the elite rocketeer's out in the open. Grenadier. I kind of want to... I don't think I can blow up this wall so that my ranger can shoot at the officer. That doesn't matter. Let's just fight and get squad wiped and killed. And look at that first sergeant. 18 hit points. Armor, 85 aim, 69 damage.
Sit down.
Well, look. Yeah, I shouldn't be too despondent. There were loads of lessons taken from this campaign. Not least of which is that the suppressible targeting abilities. Thank you.
Covering now.
Yeah. So next campaign, I'll be much more willing to take on big missions where there is no time limit, like missions like this. Notwithstanding the fact that I was stupid and didn't play carefully enough. And no kidding, being able to switch out weapon mods from the beginning is going to make a big difference. Suppressible targeting abilities, I wonder if that is going to be compatible with Long War of the Chosen.
It's all in the coil. Yeah, I can't move.
Are we? Star Wars runner. So is the Star Wars one, is it a complete mod for all the Advent or only for your guys? Most likely what I'll do is I will take a few months break and then try one of the new beta branches.
There's heavy fire in this zone. They're all over me.
Empire as the Advent, you mean Empire from Star Wars? Pretty cool. It's just, look at the stat differences between the Advent soldiers and my soldiers. It's absolutely nuts. They all have such an insane base hit point pool. Like, it's unreal how high their hit points. Look at that, 23 hit points, 19 hit points, 15, 26, 18.
Step back.
Craziness. Well done, we might be able to kill one guy if we even hit this shot. Which we finally do. Well, maybe I shouldn't be too butthurt. If I had gotten the Proving Ground earlier and gotten hazmat vests and improved ablative, that's like plus 6 hit points. pretty much across the board. Yeah, without at least coils, but I mean, God. I did very well in the tech race. I had a upgraded lab very quickly, but now there were like a couple months where we had to crack data pads to make contact with regions and do autopsies for weapons and accessories and stuff in the proving ground when I should be running towards coil guns. But you can't do everything, you know. If I'd rushed for coil guns, then I wouldn't have done those data pads, which wouldn't have given me contact with regions 5 and 6, and wouldn't have gotten me the proving ground items, which admittedly... And also the thing is, even if I had coil weapons here, it's just the raw amount of hit points you have to chew through is fucking beyond belief.
Good to go.
I feel like we were almost on par with the enemy power curve, and then it just jumped. Like, the gradient of the force level doesn't feel even to me at all.
Finally.
Ugh.
Enemy locked down.
And think about it, even if I had fully rolled out, you know, the top tier power armor for my guys, I'd still be at a gigantic hit point disadvantage. It would still only be an additional +3 hit points on top of everything. It's just not enough.
We have to expect our soldiers to feel the strain of combat eventually. We just have to give them enough time to recover properly.
So I've no doubt that Legend Honest Man is doable, but not by me. It's by some guys who are better at not making mistakes. I consistently make too many mistakes because I'm human, you know, and I'm not a machine that just... Fuck me, look at that. Rupture, it applies rupture as well. Yeah, pretty well. I think maybe it's just time to admit the fact that on the next run I need to go one difficulty level lower.
Taking heavy fire.
So the thing is, what's annoying me is, again, it's the enemy tech curve. Because it feels like, I mean, hell, I had a fully upgraded lab with 4 scientists in it by June. And it's taking me 10 days to crack a fucking datapad. What am I supposed to do? Have 2 labs with 4 scientists in each? I mean, that has its own insane challenges to it. Where is this lad?
Firing rocket.
Yeah, I realize that. But I mean, data pads is pretty much your main way of getting anything, any sort of intel. The intel rewards from missions are too unreliable and you don't get enough.
Target still standing.
Like, it makes sense that they're harder to crack as you go along, but it's how much harder they are to crack. That seems a little, like it needs a bit of tweaking, but... I mean... yeah, the next campaign will just be one difficulty level lower.
Incoming fire.
Maybe we do one more legend run. That's just fucking so hard. I'm dead. The thing is, if you're gonna make them scale the way that they do, with cracking subsequent ones, then you need to up how much they give. Because I mean, now it's taking me 12 days to get 20 intel. It's a little nuts.
Can't afford to take losses like this.
Oh, fuck off, Central. I'd like you to see you try to do this.
I'd recommend we abort while we still can.
I'd recommend you shut the fuck up. How about that?
Standing fast.
Recommend you kiss my ass. Yeah, the hit points, as you say, Martin, is annoying, but it's not just the fact that there's this many hit points, but
Time to go.
it's the time at which there's this many hit points. It's unreal.
All right, I'll go.
Now, maybe my frame of reference for the enemy power
Guess it's my turn.
is a little off, because I mean, look, it is October, to be fair. So you can well make the argument I've squandered a lot of time, but I mean, at no point during the campaign does it feel to me like I'm just squandering time. I'm always doing, I feel, whatever I can with the options, you know,
Returning to base.
at my disposal.
Mission. We'll need to review our tactics and improve.
Yeah, it's missions you don't see. I mean, this is our 4th squad wipe mission now. And I mean, my guys have like 67 hit points, and the low hit points on our guys isn't just because I'm using not created equal. So a lot of the guys have lower hit points, but I mean, even that's like the average hit point on everybody really low. So you say early liberation, but like, do you mean June? You mean, you know, August? That takes a lot of doing. Because what's so frustrating is that, like, let's say, so you need to do 4 liberation missions to unlock the headquarters assault. Through doing all 4 of those liberation missions, then you can unlock the headquarters assault. But the quickest you can do that, well, let me put it this way: by the time you've unlocked the headquarters run, the vigilance and the force and the strength in that region is so fucking high that you have to give it time to cool off.
Losses like that cost us more than just manpower.
So maybe what I could do is, if instead of gathering intel only in one country at a time, I fully gather intel in 2 countries at a time. In one country you do liberation chain only, and another one non-liberation. That's going to mean very little supplies, because the idea is, if you only do, because you need 4 missions to unlock the headquarters. So let's say, for argument's sake, I started the campaign in Western US. Then you immediately make contact with Eastern US, and you go full intel gathering in both countries. A bit of intel, bit of recruitment, right? So you get no supplies coming in, and and in the one country you only do liberation missions. The other one you do other missions, smash and grabs, your what haves. Then the strength and liberation and strength and vigilance should be going up in the one country more than in the liberation country. I mean, I'm spitballing. It's, you know, doing that would nerf my income insanely. Well, Martin, I think it is. I mean, people complain and say that the corpse evacuation makes the game too easy, but does this look too easy to you?
Some of our people are a little worse for wear after that last covert action, but if we give them time to rest, they'll be fine. We've gained some additional intel on the Chosen as a result of our latest action. Commander, we just heard from the Resistance. They found a way into the Chosen stronghold. We shouldn't pass up this opportunity to take the fight directly to the Elders. Commander,
5 soldiers, what?
our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we're going to make any progress towards our current objective.
Assault, gunner, Shinobi, gunner. Just out of curiosity's sake. Maybe we just do one more. So on this Shinobi, we go Skulljack. Okay, I've lost all my swords. I don't have any armor left. Oh god, I've lost everything. Oh, that deserves a fail trumpet. The Chosen's weakness is something that we can't... my Reaper is dead. From explosions. So I think I already lost all of my... all of my plasma grenades.
One of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
Assault, Shinobi, Gunner. Yep, lost. Fucking hell, I've lost 6 plasma grenades in 2 missions. It's insane what a swing, eh? Like, I mean, we did the liberation and that felt like a triumph. And then the 2 missions after that, the game was like, oh, you're doing well, bless your heart, yeah. Fuck you, double squad wipe. Lost all my laser weapons, all my mag weapons, pretty much. Well, we're going to try this mission. I mean, this will be our last mission when this fails. I mean, technically, if I can skulljack an officer, we can get 2 pips to go off of the doom counter. But we've lost so many resources and so many soldiers. I don't think there's any coming back from this. Yeah, when this fails. Full salvage revealed, start, chosen stronghold. Was it only 5? Just load up on frags, considering the fact that she's weak to explosions. But I mean, I can chain shot shred, so we should make short work of her armor. Let's just take whatever we can at this point. Precision shot, I think, takes both actions, so it's not worth it on him. Will to survive is great, we'll take that.
Squad green to deploy.
Operation Little Flame. Well, maybe it doesn't even matter. I mean, at any second now, this final pip will go up.
Setting course for Eastern European Ward.
This will prove to be an important step forward.
That's intel for the boost that I need here. Okay, that's enough for now. I can't, I'm just so demoralized after all these losses. Ugh. So, we'll maybe do one more episode where we will try the stronghold and the workstation, and who knows, I mean, who knows. If in this stronghold I manage to kill her and we hack an officer and get the codex out, that'll take 2 pips off, buy us some more time. We've got 782 income coming in 3 days' time. I mean, what do you even do here? I've got nothing that... I can't send any... supplies, maybe? 112 failure. What's got any sort of chance of working? Assault. I've only got 2 troops that I can send out. Let's go recover some... What is the lowest failure chance? Increased hacking on a Grenadier on assault, that doesn't help.
My kind will do whatever is needed.
Physically, the adventure...
Yep, it's going to fail. I mean, actually, you know what? It's not going to fail because I've lost count how many times I've had 14% failure chance or around then and it fails. And besides, those are the only 2 troops we had, so who cares? Anyway, we are near the end, lads. We'll do a breakdown and a summary episode at some point, where we will discuss mods and we'll discuss the plan for the next campaign. But I'm probably going to need 2 or 3 months just to mentally recharge from the brutality that is this game. But in short, I think I can afford to be so much more aggressive with Liberation. Could do Crusader Kings 3, I don't know. I want to do something a little bit different because I play all these top-down strategy, super long form. I want to play something like a Deus Ex or, walk around, chat. And something that's not going to just kick me in the dick relentlessly. Anyway, thanks for watching, lads. Before we go, just do a quick little raid. YouTube lads, thanks for watching. Next episode will be up tomorrow.